I'm Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the Osprey Arcane Small Day Pack, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Let's jump in. So, Osprey makes 2 sizes of the Arcane Day Pack, and this is the small one. It's a 10-liter pack. It's about 15 1/3 inches tall, 10 1/2 inches wide, and I really like the size. It's very compact but still lets you hold a lot of gear, take along what you need to have. Osprey says it's your day pack. It's what you're gonna take from home to the office, to school, whatever, in your travels throughout the day. That's what it's meant for. And I think it does a pretty good job of doing that. It's made from 500D recycled pack cloth, which has this really nice soft feel. And it has a PFC-free durable water repellent coating, which I actually haven't really had to test, but it does seem like things brush off of it fairly easy, so I would think that it would do what it's meant to do. Pet hair is attracted to it because pet hair is attracted to everything, but pet hair and dirt brushes off fairly easily, so I appreciate that. And then just the style of it, you can kind of see as we're looking around here. It has a very just heritage feel, very clean line, streamlined look, really classic. We've got this Osprey logo patch here on the front. It's this cream colored patch, and you can kind of see, just basic, doesn't really detract from the rest of the pack. The zipper pulls also have the Osprey name on them. And then on the back, there's another little Osprey tag here. And over here, it just says Arcane, in case you forget which pack you bought. It comes in several different colorways. This is the Acorn Red, which I was really, really enjoying. But it also comes in Stonewashed Black, Stargazer Blue, and a Milky Tea Tan. You gotta love these names. But really, it looks exactly like if you put a splash of cream in your tea. So good on them. And when we are looking around at the rest of it, you can see this front pocket has this nice fabric welt that hides the zipper. Again, just giving it a really clean, streamlined look. Depending on how much stuff you put in here, you can kind of see I've packed it full to show you guys everything that you can fit in here. And you can kind of see my phone here, but it's not a big deal. Looking around the rest, we've got all these zippers are YKK zippers. They function really well. Got them up here too. They work really nicely. I love these corded zipper pulls with the plastic on the end because it's always just easier to open and close things when you have extra zipper pulls. There's Duraflex hardware throughout, and then also, so you can see they've got the Duraflex sliders here, and they work really well. They're very easy to adjust whether you're wearing it or not, and they just function really nice. And then over here we have this G-clip, which you can undo, and it is a little bit of because it's got that little, right there, that little hook. It's a little hard to get off of here, but it's a security feature. So you're supposed to be able to take this off, snap it around chair leg, table leg, something, the back of your chair, and then clip it around so that your bag doesn't grow legs and walk away. So, to my mind, if it's a little bit harder for you to undo, it means it's a little bit harder for a thief to undo. So in my mind, that's a good thing. And I didn't really have any problem using it. It's just, you just got to get the hang of getting it past that little lip there. And slide it back on. So that's a nice feature in a day pack because I've not seen that in a lot of other packs that aren't meant, they're not marketed as, you know, security packs or theft resistant packs. This is just your average everyday day pack, and they threw that on there, which I think is a nice feature. These shoulder straps, you know what, the shoulder straps we're going to come back to in a second. We've got this back panel. It's got this nice ridged foam. It's very stiff and sturdy. You do not feel what's in the bag. Unfortunately, what you do feel is this stiff foam extends all the way down to the bottom, and then it will sort of rub up against the back of your waistband while you're wearing it, depending on the size of the user. I have a shorter torso, so it hits like right at my waistband. That's not the most comfortable, but if you are taller, obviously it's gonna hit in a different spot, and it might be more contoured to a size back that you are as opposed to mine. Just something to be aware of, something to maybe try on before you take it home. But I do like the cushion works well. You don't feel anything that's in the bag coming out, so that's what it's meant to do, and it does that well. It does make it, let's see, this pack will not ever sit nicely because of that. It extends so far past the bottom that it falls on its front no matter what. So keep that in mind. Now, these shoulder straps, I kind of had an issue with. If you are just wearing it over one shoulder, which is how I tended to do it every day, it's fine. I can walk around like this a long time. You know, people who are used to just having shoulder bags, this is not a deal breaker. But when you put on both shoulder straps, it tends to pull at the base of your neck after a while, and I'm going to show you why. This U-shaped fabric only allows the shoulder strap up here to come apart by like 3.5 inches. And I don't know about you, but I measured the base of my neck and it's larger than 3.5 inches. So it ends up putting all the weight of the bag right here on the top of your shoulders. So it all is resting right here on the top of your shoulders and your neck. And if you are carrying this around for a long period of time, it starts pulling and it starts hurting. Now, I'm going to show you a few other examples of bags where this is done differently. So this is the large version of the Arcane. And you can see, hopefully maybe, it's wider. The opening is wider, so it doesn't pull as much. I did try packing this all out. It doesn't pull as much because it is wider. So it gets around your neck a little better than this smaller one does. So there's that. It is a larger bag though, so pros and cons here. Now here's another Arcane bag. This is another Osprey bag. This is the Nova, and we've tested this before, and it has similar shoulder straps, similar padding, similar mesh. Well, this is a little more of a nicer looking mesh. This is more of an open weave. But you see how this one, the shoulder straps they aren't connected by any extra fabric here. So they have more play, more room to go around your body, go around your neck and shoulders to distribute the weight better. Just a small thing, but if you were planning on carrying this bag for long periods of time, say you have a 20-minute walking commute to your office every day, that might be a deal breaker for you. It's just something you'll have to figure out for yourself. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I drive into the office, so I sling this over my shoulder, I walk out the door, I put it in my car, I come back into the office, and it's not that big of a deal for me. And the rest of the bag's features outweigh it. You do you. One thing I do love is this little mesh pocket here on the shoulder strap, because it is a great place to just keep your lip balm handy, your hand sanitizer handy, and they're always right there. Like, it's just right here. You just reach in, pull it out, you're all set. That's a really nice feature that I think I really used a lot, actually. So now let's take a look inside this bag. As I mentioned before, we have this hidden pocket here. It's not, or, you know, the zipper is hidden. So it's this front pocket, and it spans like the whole height of the bag and almost the whole width. So it's really large. It's really nice. It's a good place for your phone, for, you know, your makeup, your wallet, anything you want easy access to is really great to put in here. It has this really soft fabric. It's supposed to be scratch resistant. Of course, it's only scratch resistant if you don't, you know, toss a bunch of things that are gonna scratch your items in together. So there's that. But the fabric itself is not going to scratch your items. What I thought was sort of odd, except for, I suppose then they don't want it to scratch your items, is the key clip is not in this front pocket. To me, I like having my keys easily accessible in the front, but they put the key clip inside, as I'll show you in a little bit. So, but maybe that's because they're afraid that your key is gonna scratch your phone or whatever else you put in here, and they're so focused on making it be a very soft environment that they didn't want that to happen. I don't know. Then there are no side pockets on this. There's no water bottle pocket on this. That's kind of a big deal to me. Inside, you'll see there's no water bottle pocket either. And I think on something that you're gonna be carrying throughout the day, I would like to at least have one little spot for a water bottle, just so I have the option, so I don't have to, you know, carry my coffee cup and my water and my lunch and my backpack. It felt like a little bit of a miss there, but that's that. Turning to this J zipper here, it doesn't go all the way down on the side of the bag. It does make it goes all the way down here so you can have really easy access. You can open and see all the contents of your bag. But I will tell you, inevitably, I zip my bag usually to the top. And then inevitably, I would try to get into it and I would go on this side. And I would always be like, oh, why isn't it not going down further? I feel like that's something you'll get used to the more you use it. As the weeks have gone on, I have gotten more used to that, but at the beginning, I was always unzipping on the wrong side. That's that. But looking inside here, we have another, just a little printed Osprey logo here. And then I'm gonna set these aside so you can see all of the features here. So we have a 13-inch laptop compartment. So you can see, fits really well. Got a lot of room for play. Probably if you had a case, you'd be able to fit it in here too. But it is padded and it does have that, can you see? Yes. It does have that same soft fabric so that your computer's not gonna get scratched. That's nice. Then there's this other pocket adjacent to it, and you could fit another tablet in here, an e-reader. I used it for my wireless keyboard. Fits really nicely there, and then you can carry it with you with no additional electronics organizing there. So that's nice. Then we have this large zippered pouch, and you can fit, it goes, you can see how far it goes. It spans this whole area here. So you can fit a lot of things in here. I've got a lot of cords, I've got measuring tape and some pins. You can fit a whole lot of things in here. You know, you will have to use either hook and loop attachers or cable ties or something to keep your cords sort of separate from each other so they don't become a jumbled mess, but at least they're not going to fall to the bottom of your bag. They're not going to get lost there in that abyss. So that's nice. And then we've got one pen slot here and this other pocket that I was able to, I used because it was basically the exact same size as my mouse. So I slid my mouse in there, so then I've got a space for my mouse, for my keyboard. It's really nice. Then in here is this little key clip, which is sort of odd to me because this whole bag has all these nice metal zippers, you know, metal hardware, and then we've got this odd sort of bright red plasticky key clip. It works. It works well. I used it every single day. There's no problem with it. It just doesn't, to me, fit with the rest of the bag. And especially in this acorn red, then you've got this bright cherry red and it doesn't match. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen something a little more matching with the rest of the classic streamlined look of the bag than just the same key clip they put in a whole lot of other bags. That's just my opinion. It's hidden, so it really isn't going to, you know, be something you're going to see a lot. But if you use it, you know, people might see it. I don't know. That being said, it works fine, functions well. Had no problem using it every single day for my keys. That's that. Now, this is only a 10-liter bag, but you can see like there's quite a bit of space to still put things in here. Like, so I've got a tech pouch here, and then I've got a sweatshirt, and really like I've been able to stuff my lunch in here every day and I bring it in a cooler. So you have a lot of room to play with in these 10 liters. It seems like it's a small bag, but it really can hold a lot, especially if you pay attention to how you're packing it. It holds several books along with your computer. You could really use this to leave the house in the morning, get through your whole day, come home at night, and really only need the one bag. So there you have it, the Osprey Arcane Small Day Pack. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.